When most people think about money, they think about earning it, saving it, and spending it carefully. They worry about bills, expenses, and whether they can afford the next purchase. But Elon Musk, one of the richest and most influential people alive, thinks about money in a completely different way. His perspective is not only unusual, it is the reason he has been able to build companies like Tesla, SpaceX, and many others. The truth is, the way Elon Musk views money is not about luxury or security. It is about something much bigger. And if you understand his mindset, you will realize why the way most people approach money is limiting them from building real wealth. In this script, I will break down exactly how Musk thinks about money, what habits he uses, and why your current mindset may be holding you back. Money as a tool, not the goal. The first big difference is that Elon Musk does not see money as the final goal. For most people, the goal is to earn money so they can buy things or feel secure. Musk treats money as a tool to achieve missions. He once said that money is just a way to move resources, to direct labor and materials toward creating something useful. This is why he reinvests almost everything he earns into his companies. When PayPal was sold, he could have retired as a multimillionaire at a young age. Instead, he put nearly all his money into starting Tesla and SpaceX. Most people would never take that risk because they see money as protection. Musk sees it as energy, as fuel to push human progress forward. If you want to change your financial life, you need to ask yourself, do you treat money as the end or as a tool? That shift alone can open doors to bigger thinking. Willingness to risk everything. Elon Musk's relationship with money is built on extreme risk tolerance. When he invested almost his entire PayPal fortune into new ventures, he had to borrow money to pay rent. For him, money was never about comfort. It was about building something meaningful. This is the opposite of how most people behave. The average person saves to avoid risk, not to embrace it. They use money to protect themselves from uncertainty. Musk uses money to chase uncertainty, to push boundaries where success is not guaranteed. Of course, not everyone can or should risk everything, but the lesson here is clear. Wealth grows when you are willing to take bold, calculated risks. If you never let your money work beyond safety, you will never experience the growth that comes with big opportunities. Focus on value, not cost. Another way Musk thinks differently is his focus on value creation rather than cost cutting. He is not obsessed with how much something costs, he is obsessed with what it can create. For example, when building rockets at SpaceX, instead of buying overpriced parts, he asked, "What is the raw material cost? Could we build this ourselves for a fraction of the price?" That question turned SpaceX into a company that produces rockets for far less than traditional aerospace firms. Musk's mindset is to create value by rethinking the system, not by pinching pennies. Most people do the opposite. They obsess over saving small amounts, cutting coffee, avoiding dinners out, while ignoring the bigger picture of creating value. This is why they stay stuck. Musk's lesson is simple: think bigger. Instead of asking, "How can I save $5?" ask, "How can I create 5,000? Money is energy for ideas. Elon Musk thinks of money as energy for ideas. He does not store it, he channels it. When he earns, he asks, how can this energy fuel the next big step? This is why he often lives with less luxury than you might expect. For years, he did not even own a big house, choosing instead to live in a small modular home near SpaceX headquarters. This is where many people go wrong. As soon as they get money, they use it to upgrade their lifestyle. A new phone, a better car, a bigger apartment. Musk channels his money back into ideas that multiply his wealth. The difference is massive. Lifestyle spending gives you comfort for a moment. Idea investment gives you wealth for a lifetime. Obsession with long-term thinking. Elon Musk plays the long game. He does not worry about quarterly profits as much as he worries about decades of impact. SpaceX was losing money for years before it became successful. Tesla struggled for years before becoming profitable. Musk was willing to survive the short-term pain for the long-term reward. Most people do the opposite. They want quick results, fast returns, instant rewards. They put money into schemes that promise quick gains instead of patiently building something of value. Musk's approach proves that if you want real wealth, you need to focus on long-term vision, not short-term satisfaction. Ask yourself, are your money habits about the next month or the next decade? Money as a magnet for talent. Another unique part of Musk's money philosophy is how he uses it to attract the best people. He knows that one person cannot build Tesla or SpaceX alone. Money allows him to hire the smartest engineers, the best designers, and the most ambitious workers. In his mind, money is not just numbers in a bank account, it is a magnet for talent and collaboration. This is a lesson for everyone. Even if you are not building rockets, think about how you use money to expand your opportunities. Could you use it to buy time by outsourcing tasks? Could you use it to partner with people who make you better? Musk uses money to multiply himself through others, and that is why his projects scale. Why you are doing it wrong now, let us be direct. Why are most people doing it wrong? Because most people are trapped in the cycle of earn, spend, repeat. They see money as an object of desire, not as a tool for growth. They fear risk, focus on small savings instead of big creation, and chase comfort instead of opportunity. The truth is, the average person uses money to maintain the present, while Elon Musk uses money to build the future. That is the difference. Lessons you can apply. You may not be Elon Musk, but you can learn from his money mindset. Here are some practical lessons you can apply today. Treat money as a tool, not a trophy. Ask yourself how each dollar can move you closer to your goals. Take calculated risks. Do not gamble recklessly, but do not stay trapped in safety forever. Growth requires risk. Focus on value creation. Instead of thinking how to save small amounts, think about how to generate bigger opportunities. Reinvest in ideas. Before upgrading your lifestyle, invest in something that can multiply your income. Think long-term. Stop chasing quick wins and build habits, skills, and projects that will pay you for decades. Use money to collaborate. Even small investments in the right people, tools, or networks can expand your potential. What changed for me after studying and applying Musk's mindset for several months? I noticed a shift in my own financial behavior. I stopped worrying about small expenses and focused more on how to increase my value. I invested more of my money into projects and skills instead of material things. I became more comfortable with risk as long as it was calculated. The result was not instant billions, but it was powerful. My income streams grew, my mindset became sharper, and I felt more in control of my financial future. Money as a way to solve problems at scale. One of the most overlooked aspects of how Elon Musk thinks about money is his obsession with solving problems at scale. For most people, money is personal. It is about paying bills, buying a house, or securing retirement. But Musk looks at money as a way to address challenges that affect millions or even billions of people. Think about his companies. Tesla was not built only to sell cars. It was created to accelerate the world's shift towards sustainable energy. SpaceX was not just about launching rockets, it was about ensuring humanity's survival by becoming a multiplanetary species. Neuralink is not about gadgets. It is about redefining how humans interact with technology. This way of thinking changes everything. When you see money as a way to solve problems at scale, you automatically unlock bigger opportunities. Investors, partners, and talent are drawn to bold missions. Customers support companies that aim to improve their lives, not just make a profit. And when the problems are global, the potential rewards are equally massive. Most people go wrong because they only think about money in terms of Mick. How can I save? How can I earn? How can I spend? Musk thinks in terms of we. How can this money create impact for millions? How can it solve challenges that matter? That is why he attracts capital so easily. Investors know that his projects are not small, they are world-changing. This is why Musk's money mindset is so different. He is not building wealth just for himself, he is using money as a force to shape the future. And the more he focuses on solving large-scale problems, the more wealth he creates, both for himself and for the world. Elon Musk does not think about money the way ordinary people do. He does not hoard it, he does not chase it for comfort, and he does not treat it as a measure of success. For him, money is simply a resource, a tool to push boundaries, to test ideas, and to create impact. The challenge is not to become Elon Musk, but to adopt the mindset that wealth is built by creation, patience, and risk. That is how the richest people in the world think differently. How you think about money shapes your entire life. If you treat it as the end, you will always chase it. If you treat it as a tool, you will use it to build something bigger. Elon Musk proves this every day, and if you want to transform your financial life, the first step is not to earn more, it is to think differently.